Hey everyone, it's Jay here at the Aimless Cook, and on today's episode it's going to be more of a skills episode because I'm going to teach you how to make onigiri and musubi. If you don't know what onigiri and musubi is those rice balls, those triangled rice balls that you see at that Japanese 7-Eleven, like $1, and they have those different fillings that you can get in them. And of course a musubi, most popular form of musubi being a spam musubi that you see in Hawaii. So today I'm going to show you how to make those. Now a lot of people I've seen, and you probably have already seen, if you go to Daiso you can get these molds to make the shape and press it into the shape. This is the one for the spam musubi, but really you don't need them because I'm going to show you how to do it using the best tool of all, your hands. Onigiri is really easy to do. It's kind of like the equivalent of a sandwich that you would take on a picnic, because I mean you could take these anywhere. They're awesome. So what I got here is a few common ingredients that we're going to use in our onigiri, and additions including, well, nori is one important part, as well as our rice. This is Calrose rice, which is a medium grain variety of rice that's very popular in North America, which is commonly used in Japanese cooking and sushi. Otherwise, I got other things here like this furikake, some sesame seeds, salt, which is very important, and some fillings. Today I'm going to do some umeboshi, which is a pickled plum. So as you can see, all my stuff is laid out very organized, which is important because you want to have everything close at hand. So the first thing I gotta do is have my hands here, is wet my hands. So I just got a little bit of water here, moisten my hands. I said moist. And I'm grabbing some rice here. Since I'm gonna do umeboshi, I'm not gonna make it terribly huge. It's gonna be something like this. Basically, I have a ball of rice, and one of the things that I was taught was that you have to salt the rice. Okay, this isn't like sushi, so it's not going to be vinegared, but salt. So what he did is he just put some salt on his hands, on his wet hands, so that when he molds the rice like this, you're seasoning the rice. So basically, I have this in my palm, and what I'm going to do is make a small kind of bowl made of rice with a little indentation like you can see like this. And then what I'm going to do is I have my umeboshi here. Now these things have pits, so you gotta take it out. See? So I'll put that, I'm going to put this in the middle. One is good because they're very sour. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to close it up just like this, and for now I have something like a ball still, so I'm going to flatten it out roughly, and then with this hand I'm going to make the top, because I'm going to make it into a triangle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shape it like this with my hands, opposite sides, to kind of go like this at all sides. I'm not pressing it too hard because you don't want it to be like this dense thing that you're gonna eat and not like. You want it to be still nice when you bite into it. So not too much pressure, and you're gonna have a shape like this. Now what we can do from here is we can put our furikake straight up on the board like this, and then just roll it in here just like that. So with that done, we can put it into our nori, and a lot of times we'll see it done just like this. Now you can serve it as is, or a lot of people will just like fold it if you want to get that a little bit wet, and then just press it like this, and then you're good to go, just like that. And then with this you can either just wrap it in plastic wrap, keep it for later, or I like to use paper because it's not gonna like seal in all that moisture. Plus we're gonna eat this right away, so all I'm gonna do is just kind of give it a quick wrap. So I have no idea how to do from this point. But there we go. I'm just gonna kind of do this, and then you could put them into a box or whatever, and then you're good to go. Okay, so let's suppose we want to do a spam musubi, but we don't have the handy mold, which is fine. You can use the can. I've done a video before on YouTube where you can use the can as the mold, but you do it with your hands, it'll be much better. You don't have to screw around with the cans. So the first thing we need is some spam. In this case, we just fried up some spam, and there we go. We also need some sauce. Which we have handy right here. And since it is not going to be in the form that we did with the mold, I'm going to cut this in half. Just like this. Okay, so I got my 2 halves here. Perfect. And I'm going to start to make my rice ball. So we have our rice here. That's about as much as I need. Okay. Just bigger than my palm. My hands are wet, moist. And I'm going to salt my hands again, just like this. And then I'm going to take my rice in my hands, just like this. And we're going to start to roughly shape it into our final shape, but not quite there, because I'm going to finish the rest of the molding with the actual spam on either side. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm kind of going to, this may or may not turn out, but who cares. So I'm going to put one on the bottom, just like this, on the board, press the rice on top, and then I'm going to take the other one and go like that. And then with that, I'm going to pick that up and mold it around the pieces. You know what I mean? So essentially what I have is a nice musubi with the protein kind of embedded in there. Okay? So then if you want to do with your furikake again, like this, just like that. Okay. Yeah. So that's that. So we got that, and then we're gonna put again with our nori, just like this. Pop that like that. And then you're good to go. There is our spam musubi OG style. Pretty cool. You could serve that with the sauce kind of like to dip, if you want to do that, in which case that's what we'll do. Just like this. I got some here. There we go. Awesome. Let's wrap these up. I want to eat this one first, so let's take a big bite of this. Now because we salted the rice, it makes a huge difference than if you don't salt it. If you leave it plain, dip it. Very nice. Okay, here you go.
Or is that found? Will that get me demonetized? Will that get you demonetized?
Let's see the inside. Oh, hang on. There you go. Cool.